Hello, imagine yourself on a beach or in a meadow or in the woods or part way up a mountain, anywhere that you feel that you enjoy being. You can feel the air, you can feel the breeze around you, you can feel the ground under your feet, you can feel and you can just be, just enjoying or taking in the experience. As we go through these moves and these feelings, feel the flow throughout the whole of your mind and your body. Every atom is being massaged and flexed and is gently expanding and then settling. Like we said before, feel soft like water all the way through. After all, we're 60% plus water. So let that water in your body, that water in your mind, that flow just happen, just moving gently. Any tension that you feel in any part of your mind or your body, imagine that water's turned to ice. And what we're going to do is soften it. So imagine just softening it, warming up that area and turning that ice back to being water again. All the time you're gently massaging every part of your mind and your body. If you're standing up, keep your knees slightly flexed all the time. So there's a little bounce again, that feeling of softness, of feeling the water in your body is moving the whole way through, from the bottom of your feet all the way to the top of your head, nice and flowing. If you're sitting, then let your hands go by your side. Try not to let them rest on your lap. Just takes a bit of pressure off your shoulders. Same with your standing, just let your shoulders relax. If you happen to be sitting on a chair with arms on, then put your hands in front of you, sitting up, resting your hands on your lap, down towards your knees to give your arms openness. You often find that's easier than trying to let your hands hang by the side of the chair over the arms, because that can be rather awkward. So just get in that nice position, whether you're standing or sitting. Again, if you're sitting, try and move your back away from the back of the chair. So you're sitting upright, you feel like you're alive, you feel like your body's active. It's not straight up, it's not rigid, it's comfortably up with your feet flat on the floor so you can feel the ground. First thing we're going to do is do a bit of loosening up, loosening your ankles. So if you take one foot, right or left, it doesn't matter, take one foot, bring it slightly off the floor and just let your ankle move up and down, so your foot, your toes are going up and down slightly. Do it nice and slowly, nice and gently, because there's no rush. Just want to flex those ankle muscles a little bit. So let them flex up and down, gently up, gently down. If you're on the beach, then imagine you're just playing with the water. You're in the meadow, in your mind, feel like you're just touching the grass, touching the ground. And then gently, gently rotate your ankle in one direction. Doesn't matter which direction, just give it a little rotation. Again, feeling the little movement all the way through your ankle. Probably feel your leg muscles working as well. And take that same foot and rotate it in the other direction, a few times in each direction. Good. And then take your foot and swing it out, a bit like you swing your knee, a bit like kicking a beach ball. So gentle little swing of your leg from your knee, not fully expanding your knee, just letting it swing, just kicking that little beach ball. Good. Take that same leg and draw a circle right the way around, using the muscles right from the top of your leg all the way around, circling, as though you're drawing a circle in the ground, or a circle in the sand. Go in one direction a few times, same leg, change direction and go the other way. Circling gently. Again, no rush. A few times more. And then put that foot down on the floor. Other foot comes up. Do exactly the same on the other side. So first of all, your ankle goes gently up and down, just flexing, pulling it up a little bit more and letting it go down a little bit more, and to waggle, let it move, make it work a little, and then rotate that ankle nicely in one direction, feeling the expansion of the move. Same foot rotates in the other direction. Good. Just a few more, and then a little swing with your knee, again like you're kicking that beach ball. Or if you're sitting on the side of a pool, a swimming pool, or you found a little pond, have a little swing and kick the water. That type of feeling. Get a feeling for these movements rather than just doing them as movements. So building images that are good for you. Take that foot now and circle your leg as though you're drawing a nice big circle in the sand, in the water, in the leaves. Same leg. Circle in the other direction. Excellent. Now put that foot on the floor. Just take some little steps with your feet coming off the floor. As you put your foot down, feel the ground before the other foot comes up off the floor. It's a bit like stepping, so just do a little gentle march. So your feet are coming up in front of you, your knees are coming up in front of you. Feel those muscles at the top of your leg gently working, gently being massaged, gently flexing. Feel your lower back. You don't have to touch it, but just feel the softness that this movement allows your lower back just to soften, just to be very flexible. Good. A couple more. Last one on each side. Good. Now put your feet both flat on the floor. With your shoulders, just give them a gentle little roll. Not a shrug, but a gentle little roll backwards. And just feeling your shoulder muscles gently, and your top of your back muscles gently being massaged, gently flexing. A few backwards, and then do a few forwards. Reminding yourself not to shrug, just a little rotation. Good. And then let your arms relax by your side or in your lap. Just give your wrists a little rotate. Not forcing them, just like you did with your ankles. Just keep it nice and soft, like you've got your hands in water. And gently circling your hands in the water in one direction. Both hands circling. You might do them inwards to start with. Doesn't matter. We're going to change. A few more swirling the water. You might focus on your wrist to start with, but then realise your whole arms are moving, whole body's moving, your chest is slightly expanding and releasing. Now we change direction, so you've got your hands in the water and you're pushing the water away from you slightly. So expanding outwards towards the front, circling around, nice, gently. Let the movement and the feeling go through the whole of your body. You might feel your body rising slightly, settling slightly, and try and feel it all the way from your feet, all the way up through your body. Excellent. Bring your hands back down to your side, or if you're sitting, down onto your lap. The first feeling and image and movement we're going to go through is stroking the waterfall. So if you have your hands by your side, or if you're sitting with arms on your chair, have them on your lap, and gently push up through your feet, right, raising your arms up slightly in front of you to about shoulder height, so your hands are palms down, they're in front of you, you're expanded out slightly towards the front. As your hands get to about shoulder height, let your elbows relax and draw your hands palms down, back towards the starting position on your lap or by your side, and let them relax there just for a second before you expand back up again. You come up, softly raising your arms and hands, elbows relax, and you come back down again. This time, same movement, but get the feeling of stroking that waterfall. So the hands and arms come up, the waterfall is stroking the back of your hand and arms. It's pushing down against your hands and arms. You can feel the pressure of the waterfall against your body as it's coming down as you go up. As you come down, settling your body into the ground, your hands go slightly palms out and you feel like you're stroking the water. If you've never stroked a waterfall before, which I'm sure not many of us have, then great for the imagination, great for the feeling. The water stroking the back of your hand or pushing down on the back of your hand and arms as you go up, and you stroke the water with the palm of your hands as you come down. Remember to go all the way down to your side or down to your lap. Expand up one more time. Up. Hands get to about shoulder height. Release your elbows and your shoulders. Bring your hands back down, gently stroking the waterfall back down to your side. When your hands get down to your side or to your lap, just let them hang there. Maybe give them a little shake. Next one we're going to do is take in the vista. So in your mind's eye, have an image, a feeling of the energy that's around you. Whether you be down on that beach, in the meadow, on the hills, anywhere where you can get that feeling. You're going to take your hands from your lap or by your side, expand them up in front of you, just like stroking the waterfall. When they get to about mid-body height, your hands go face towards you, palms towards you, gently expanding your hands and arms out to your side. Not stretching out to your side, but just expanding out as though you're gathering all the freshness that's around you. You draw your hands in so they're palms facing each other. They come in as though you're gathering all that freshness till your hands are about shoulder width, about beach ball size space where your hands, imagine you're holding a beach ball in your hands, it's about shoulder width. Your hands come over so your palms are facing downwards and you bring your hands back down again. A bit like stroking the waterfall until your hands come back down to your side. So the movement is expand up from your feet all the way up through your body. Move your diaphragm open slightly till your hands are in front of you. Palms are facing gently towards you. Expand out to the side. You might feel like that expanding out to the side is like pushing the air away slightly or pushing the water, spreading the water. Gently out to your fingertips till your hands are nicely expanded. And then you draw in your hands, palms facing each other gently. And imagine holding that beach ball in front of you, about shoulder height, and then let your hands, palms down, come back down to your side again. All the way down to your side. Let them rest there for a second, allowing your body to expand up from your feet, up through your body, to your arms, hands out, gently expanding out, as though you're welcoming, taking in that feelings around you, taking in that vista. Draw your hands in again, shoulders relaxing, elbows soft, slightly flexed, hands at shoulder width, hands down, palms down, coming back down to your side or to your lap. Good. Right, now take a few steps with your feet, just stepping them up, little steps. You might feel now you've loosened up a bit, you can bring your foot a little further off the ground, like you're walking through slightly deeper water, or you're lifting your legs slightly to just make sure you don't bump into something on the ground. Just giving your legs a little bit more of a movement. And a couple more, one more each side. Nicely stepping up and down. Good. Now we're going to paint a rainbow. So take one hand, take your left hand, take it out to your side, out towards the side, arm expanded out to your side, palms up. It's a bit like you're putting your hand out to receive something from somebody. So your palms up. Your other hand is curved slightly about where your forehead is, a bit like saluting. If you do a salute with your right hand and then raise your hand about a few inches above your head, so shoulders are nicely relaxed. Your right elbow is slightly curved as opposed to sharply bent that it would be if you were saluting. Slightly like that. Your right hand has got its palm facing down towards your head. Now as you open your right elbow, you curve your left elbow. A bit of a description of the move first. So now you find that your right hand has gone out to the side, palms up, as though you're receiving something. Your left hand has come up towards your left temple, but a few inches above your head. So we now do the same again. So left elbow opens, hand goes palm up to the side, right hand comes up towards your temple and a bit above your head. So now we've got the idea of the move, hopefully. Get the feeling of it. The feeling is your fingers are drawing an arc in the sky, a soft, gentle arc. You're painting that rainbow. Rainbow could be any colours. Choose your colour. Probably be different every time you do it. Although you're doing that, still feel that you're moving gently, moving softly, all the way through your body. If you're standing up, you might feel a definite transition of your weight from one foot to the other. If you're sitting down, you might feel that transition of weight gently from one part of your bottom to the other. If you can feel that, that means you're feeling the movement through the whole of your body. While you're doing this, you're still going from one side to the other, opening up one elbow, so your hand goes palm up, and your hand comes to the other side, up towards your forehead, nice curve to your shoulders, nice curve to your elbow. Again, back to that feeling, because feelings are most important in all of this, is painting that rainbow. Now as you do the next one, the hands come slightly in front of you. It's as though in your mind's eye you can see the rainbow in front of you. So when we started, we were painting the rainbow above our heads. Now do it in front of you. Still get that one palm opens as your elbow expands out to the side. It's just that it's a bit lower down, so it takes a bit of pressure off your shoulders. And like always, if you find doing this with your hands above your head a bit too much on your shoulders, or your shoulders are not good for this movement, then just do this move in front of you. The rainbow can be in front of you. It's the movement from side to side with your arms and your hands that's the important bit. If one side of your body is not working too well, then just do it with one hand. You can still paint a rainbow with one hand. Yeah. If you want to, with the two hands, you can imagine painting a double rainbow. One inside the other. Lovely. One more each side. Good. And last one. Bring your hands down to your side or down to your lap. Give your shoulders a little roll. Although we're relaxing them, although we're aiming to keep them soft but active, painting the rainbow does, I always feel, makes your shoulders work, which is after all what we're about. You want to make every part of your body work a little. Good. And rotate your shoulders one way a few times and then the other away a few times. Now what we're going to do is parting the clouds. So your hands are by your side or in your lap. Bring them together so that your palms are facing downwards, but your hands cross at your wrists. Bring your hands up gently in front of you. You find that your palms are probably facing away from you. Your hands are still crossed at your wrist. You gently slide your one hand past the other or over the other. The palm of one goes over the back of the other and across your fingers, and gently expand out to the side, all the way out to your fingertips, expanding out gently. Bring your hands gently back down to your side or to your lap. A nice gentle arc. Hands cross at your wrists again. Bring them up in front of you, about shoulder height, and then slide one hand over the back of the other hand, over your fingers, and keeping your fingers nice and active, not too tense, or not tense at all. Gently push out to the side and gently back down to your side or to your lap. Bring them up, hands crossed at your wrists. Feel the clouds now. Now we've got the idea of the movement. Bring the feeling. Feel like you're trying to part the clouds. The movement's very gentle, very slow. You don't want to swirl the air. You don't want to swirl the clouds. You want to try and part them. And you're not just parting with your hands and your arms. You're aiming to connect with the cloud with every part of your body, every atom of your body, every fibre of your body. Imagine you're engaging the cloud, the mist, with every part of your body. You're expanding into the cloud, and the cloud engages with you. You try and expand, as you expand out, and try and imagine parting the clouds. We're still going round, we're still going this cross in front of you. Bring your hands up in front, Or one hand across the back of the other, cross fingers, out to the side, all the way to your fingertips. You might even feel your fingertips or fingers roll slightly. They come down in a nice arc, natural arc, back down to your side or to your lap. We'll do one more. Let's come up, crossed at the wrists, slide your hands past each other, over each other, engaging with the cloud, gently circling. When your hands are out to the full extent, your elbows aren't stretched, they're just expanded. Let your elbows relax slightly, and that brings a nice soft arc back down to your side or back down to your lap. Excellent. Now we're going to pick a piece of fruit. Now we've found a nice fruit tree, any type of fruit you like. Just in your mind, just get that feeling of what that fruit's going to be. Take one hand, right or left, it doesn't matter. And again, if one side's not as working too well or you don't want to overextend, this is not extending, just feel that you're using one side, one hand to pick the fruit. So it can be the very low hanging fruit. Take one hand and extend your arm up or out, or as much as you feel you want to or can do, until you've got that fruit in your hand. You feel it, you turn your hand around as though you're taking the fruit off the tree, rotating it slightly. You relax your shoulder and your elbow. You've got that piece of fruit in your hand. You look at it, or you point your head in the direction of where your hand is, as though you can see it, as though you can feel it. But you want to move your head slightly as well, so you're looking in that direction. So up, relax your shoulder, relax your elbow. You've got the piece of fruit in your hand. Feel it. Feel the texture. Feel the crispness of it if it's an apple. Feel the softness or squidginess of it if it's a peach. Play with it in your hand. Feel your whole body anticipating it as it comes down. You bring it closer to your mouth and you can start to smell it. Just smell that fruit. And then you apologise to it, because it's taken all that time, all that effort to grow, to be there, and now we're going to bite into it. So take a nice bite, make a noise, just like you're biting a bit of fruit. You go, lick your lips, feel the taste, feel the texture in your mouth. Take another bite, swallow it, do it. Really get your imagination going round what that piece of fruit is like. Slowly let that piece of fruit come, or your hand, come down towards your lap or towards your side, gently releasing your elbow, and when it gets there, just imagine it's just falling to the ground, ready to grow another fruit tree. We'll do that one more time with this side. So your hand goes up, pick the piece of fruit, gently up, as much as you feel you want to go upwards. When it's there, rotate. Don't forget to turn your head to point towards where your hand is. It gets a little bit of movement through your neck, but gently, gently. If you go too high, then you're going to be straining your neck, and everything's too tense then. You want to keep it soft. Take that piece of fruit, rotate it slightly to take it off the tree, bring it down, following it down with your head, feeling it, massaging it, moving your fingers slightly, comes down towards your mouth, your nose, you can smell it again, you can anticipate it. Oof, it's going to taste really good. When it gets down towards your mouth, prepare, lick your lips, apologise to it again because it's taken all that time, and now we're going to eat it and we're going to relish it. So take a nice bite with the sound again. Licking your lips. All those things that we did before. But really taste it. Oh, say whatever you want to say. No, this is gorgeous. This is lovely. Thank you, bit of fruit. Take another bite. Chew it. Swallow it. Taste it. Feel it. Take it down to your side. Gently let your elbow relax. Let it hang by your side. Let the fruit go. Excellent. Now we're going to take the other side, the other hand, other arm. And then if the other side's not working too well, or doesn't work at all, just imagine doing it. Just using your imagination to move your body. Just using, a lot of research has been done to demonstrate that imagining things still stimulates little nerves, little bits of energy through your body. So go with that. We're just going to pick the piece of fruit again. So your other hand expands up. Feel the piece of fruit. Don't forget to point your head in that direction. You get a bit of movement through your neck and your shoulders. Turn the fruit. Take it off the tree. Feel it in your hand. Bring it down towards you. Down towards your mouth, your nose. Again, smell it. Anticipate it, relish it, apologise to it, and then have a bite. Take another bite. Feel the juice. If it's a juicy peach, for example, feel that around your face. Feel, if it's an apple, feel the crunchiness of it. If it's a banana, feel the softness of it. Bring it down to your side, gently down to your side, all the way down. Now what we're going to do is go up with both hands, if you're okay with both hands, expanding up. Now this tree's turned to a magic tree, and on trees anything you like. It can be some more fruit, it can be anything. It can be, somebody once said to me they wanted to have kittens. It was a kitten tree, so we're going to try and take the kittens gently off the tree. I did say to them, well, if it's a kitten, don't bite into it, just give it a hug when you come down. So whatever you've decided to take off the tree, let your imagination go wild. The two hands have gone up, you turn to take whatever it is off the tree, or place whatever it is off the tree into your palm of your hands. Bring your hands down. Again, you're pointing your face upwards to where your hands are. Bring down. As you bring them down, slowly bringing your head down to still point in the direction of where your hands are. You bring whatever it is down in front of you, in towards you. If it's those kittens, you bring them in towards you. Somebody else said once it was a money tree, so they're bringing money down, and they were just snuggling up with the money. If it's kittens, just give them a little hug. If it's fruit, bring them down to your mouth and take those bites we did before. For me, to be honest, it's chocolate cake. So I've taken some chocolate cake off the tree. It's in both of my hands. I'm bringing both parts of both my hands together towards my mouth. And I'm just going to take that chocolate cake and chew it, and all the chocolate has gone all over my face. But I don't care. For two reasons. One, it's imaginary, and the second, it feels good. It feels nice. It feels a bit yucky, a bit all chocolatey around your face, but it feels good. So go for something that feels nice. Play with it, let it go. Bring your hands down to your side or down to your lap. If they're those little kittens, let them rest on your lap or by your side, and then let them run off. If it's fruit, let it fall gently to the side. For me, with the chocolate cake, it's all gone, so there's nothing left to fall on the floor. So play with that feeling. Do a few little steps again. Make sure you're focusing your whole body. When you were doing that expanding up with the fruit, you'd have felt expansion up through your feet. You may not have felt it the first time, but when you do it again, as you expand up, feel that you're gently expanding. You're not stretching, you're overextending. The feeling comes up through your body, all the way from your feet, all the way to your fingertips. A few little steps just to loosen up your legs. And we're just going to gently now play in the stream or in the meadow. If you're at the water, by the water, put your hands gently in the water and stroke the water side to side. So your hands are gently above your lap. If you're sitting down, your hands are gently above your lap. Your hands standing up, your hands are somewhere down towards your waist, letting your hands, arms relax gently in front of you. If you find your shoulders tensing up a little bit, your hands will come quite high up, and it's a bit like, well, the stream or the flowers aren't there anymore. So let your hands and shoulders relax back down again. If you're in the meadow and you've got the grass, you're gently turning your waist, gently from side to side, as though you're putting your hands in the flowers or stroking the flowers. Your palms are facing you and they're about shoulder width apart, give or take. Doesn't matter too much as long as you're relaxing your shoulders. Your hands generally will be facing each other, so palms facing each other. On this one I often imagine sitting or standing in a gently running stream, and as your hands go in one direction you can feel the flow of the water against you. Go in the other direction, so we're going from side to side gently. In the other direction you feel you're going with the flow of the water. So the stream is running gently, you go in one direction, you go with the flow, and you've got to that nice extension, not too far round, just slightly in front of you. You then push back against the water in the other direction. So the water's playing around you and you're playing with the water. In one direction, you go with the flow. In the other direction, you feel the water press against you gently. Keeping your hands soft, keeping your fingers soft but active. Your body's alive, it's feeling what's going on. A couple more each side, so you go gently in one direction with the flow, gently against the flow in the other direction. And one more with the flow. Ooh. And gently back. While you're doing that, when you do that next time, you can imagine being aware of the fish. If you can see a little bit, you can see some shimmering of the water. You can feel the energy of the fish, you can feel the energy of the water. Play with that. Good. Bring your hands back down to your side, let them relax. Maybe just massage your fingers, roll them around as though you've got some plasticine or a sponge in your hand and you're just giving it a little squeeze. So you're massaging your fingers and your thumbs, and just rotate them around. Not in any particular order, just a little gentle clench of your fists, not a tight clench, just a gentle curl your fingers, bring your thumbs inside your hands, take them outside, just playing. Good. Maybe a little rotate of your wrists, and that will flex your arms as well, flex your shoulders a little bit. Putting your hands in that water again and just swirling the water. Good. Bring your hands back down to your side or into your lap. Now we're going to put the dandelion. This one starts with your hands by your side or in your lap, palms facing upwards. If your hands are by your side, your palms are facing forward. Hands come up in front of you, about mid-body height. Palms up, hands are shoulder width, fingers are active, they're feeling the air as you push up. You turn your hands over, so your hands are palms outwards or downwards. Stroke your hands down in front of you, like stroking the waterfall. Bring your hands down past your body, slightly behind you. You feel a little extension of your shoulders. When they're there, bring your hands back in again, in front of you. This time, as you bring your hands in, they're back to back. So the back of your hands are joined together. Bring your hands up in front of you. Your hands, the back of your hands come up in front of you. Your elbows go down. Your fingers are touching, and your fingertips are touching. When they're there, in front of you, about in front of your face, in front of your mouth, you imagine what's there is a dandelion, and you blow the dandelion. As you blow the dandelion, you imagine your fingers are the seeds of the dandelion, and they fly out gently, opening your arms up. So if you blow, that blows the dandelion seeds. Your hands open, your fingers open, You expand out to the side with both of your arms. Palms will be upwards. Turn your hands over so they're palms down when they're at the fullest extent, softly to the fullest extent, still slightly in front of you. And imagine the seeds of the dandelion drifting down to the ground, which is your hands coming down, your arms coming down, resting down to your side again or back down to your lap. Here we go again. Hands on your lap or by your side, arms facing out. Bring your hands up in front of you, expanding up through your body. So you're a flower, drawing up through the energy up through the ground. Bring your hands palms up to about head height. Rotate your shoulders, allowing your hands to go palms down. Stroke your hands palms down, letting your body settle into the ground or into the chair. Bring your hands down by the side of you, gently behind you. Bring your hands back in front of you. They become back to back. There's a little curve of your elbows, bringing your hands back to back. As you bring your hands up in front of you, your elbows go down. You uncurl or your fingers roll across the back of each other until your fingertips are sitting in front of you. Dandelion. Elbows relaxed, elbows down slightly, shoulders relaxed, below the dandelion. Hands open, fingers open, hands drift out to the side, palms up, till your hands are out to nicely expanded out to the side. Hands turn over, relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, bring your hands softly and gently. Let them fall back down to your side or to your lap. One more, blowing the dandelion. Expand up through your body. Bring your hands up in front of you, palms up. Rotate them. Your palms are face down, palms down. Slightly towards the front, facing towards the front. Stroke the air as you come down, just like we stroke the waterfall. Hands go down towards past your side, slightly behind you. Come in, back to back, elbows down, relax your hands up, relax your elbows and shoulders downwards, fingers meet at fingertips in front of you, dandelion, blow, let the seeds all fly out. Imagine them all floating away and drifting down to the ground as your arms circle gently back down towards your lap or to your side, all the way down, till they're resting nicely by your side. Excellent. We'll do a couple more before we finish. Give your feet a little step again, so do some steps up and down with your feet, nicely, just little steps. You can do ones if you feel like it, or small steps. Good. A couple more each side. Now we're going to do wrapping some silk thread around your hands. So with hands slightly above your lap, or if you're standing up, again low down, about in line with your belly button, somewhere around there, or maybe just below. What you're going to do is take your hands in front of you and gently circle them around each other, forward. So you're extending your elbow out towards the front slightly, and then curving your hand back in again. And it's called wrapping silk thread around your hands. So a circling movement with both of your hands at the same time, and you feel in your hand that you're holding some silk thread, and you're wrapping that silk thread around your hands and around your wrists. There's a gentle little circle. This is the move, but plenty of movement there, plenty of time to feel feeling. Slow it down, because you've got a silk thread. You don't want to break that thread. You want to keep it there, and you want to feel it around your hands. And then in your own time, any time you like, make a conscious decision that you're going to change direction of your hands. Any time you want to, just decide to change direction, and then keep your hands circling. Slow it down again, letting your hands soften, letting your fingers soften. Not go limp. You still want to feel the thread. Be active throughout the whole of your body. You might find your hands go slightly side to side. Somebody once told me this was very much like scaling, which if You know what scaling is? Great. If you've never heard it like I hadn't, apparently it's that wrapping wool, taking wool and wrapping it. One person would circle the wool, make it into a ball, and the other person would take the wool and move it so that the person could wrap the wool. So if you know what scaling is, this is like scaling. So there's a bit of movement, a bit of rotation of your body, so that you find that you're not just stuck in one place rotating your hands. There's movement through your body. In your own time, decide that you're going to change direction again. Whenever you feel like it, change direction. Still very soft but active. Rotating your wrists, rotating your hands around, giving them a bit of space. Your hands aren't touching, there's space between your hands, probably an inch or two, so they're circling around each other. And slowly bring your hands back down to your side or to your lap. And we're going to take our hands and rest them by your side or on your lap, palms upwards. We're going to expand out to the side with your hands and arms and palms face upwards, out to the side slightly, as though you're gathering. So that movement is expanding out to gather in all the fresh air, all the fresh energy, all the fresh feelings. So gather as you expand outwards, as your hands get to about head height, open, fingers open. Draw your hands in towards each other, palms facing each other, as though you're scooping all of that up and storing it until your hands are about shoulder width and about head height. And it may feel like you've got a big beach ball in your arms, one of those big beach balls. So it's a circular feeling. As you draw your hands in, shoulder width, let your hands turn over so they're palms down, and take all that energy, all that feeling, and imagine you're now pushing that down through your mind and your body. You're relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your wrists, relaxing your hands, until they come all the way back down to your lap or your side again. Make sure they're nicely relaxed. We'll do that again. So expand up from your feet, upwards, palms out, up, hands go out, arms go out, gathering. Gather the freshness, gather the air, gather the energy, draw them in. Your hands are about shoulder width in front of you, about head height. Rotate them so your hands are palms down. And gently feel that you're pushing all that energy all the way down through your mind and your body, all the way down to your feet, as though you're gathering lots of new stuff and pushing the old away. So again, gather up, hands palms up, out to the side, gathering up, drawing your hands in about head or shoulder height. Arms and hands rotate, your hands are palms down. Take that energy, take those feelings and filter them, replacing every atom of your body and mind with the new ones, with the new energy, the new power, the new feelings. Up one more time, out to the side, palms up, gathering up all the way through your body. Feel your diaphragm open, gather up, draw in, settle yourself back down, hands come gently down in front of you, palms down, until they're gently, nicely hanging loosely by your side or sitting gently in your lap. Step with your feet. We're going to do like we did at the beginning, just with our stepping with your feet, so little steps up and down. One more each side. Take one foot off the floor, flex your ankle up and down. Always suggest doing these ankle and feet movement and the little shimmy that we're going to do in a minute. If you've been sitting down or standing or in a car or anywhere for a while, gets your body moving, gets the blood flowing down to your feet, gets the energy flowing down to your feet, gets your tendons moving, gets everything active again before you decide to stand up. So rotate your ankle in one direction, same foot rotate in the other direction, give a little swing out like you're kicking that beach ball a few times. In circle, like you're circling the ground, or draw a circle in the ground or on the ground, going in one direction with that foot, with that leg, circle, same leg in the other direction. Use all the muscles right, starting really at the top of your leg, circling around. Good. Foot goes down, the foot comes up, ankle goes up and down a few times, slowly, gently flexing it, massaging it, rotate it, that ankle in one direction, a few times around, again, slowly, gently, same foot, rotate it in the other direction, good, foot will swing out, kick with your foot, flexing your knee, releasing, kicking that beach ball, little toe kick, soft foot, rotate that foot, take that leg, circle it in one direction, circle the same leg in the other direction, good, little steps up and down again, just a couple on each side, and then just get your body moving. We called it a little shimmy, which is like the 11 o'clock dance, 11 o'clock at night, last dance. Somebody once said, oh, you mean the smoochy dance? So that sort of feeling is just a little movement through your body. If you're sitting down, you're still doing that, you just move from side to side. What you're doing is getting the muscles all the way up your legs, all up your hips, all the way up your back, shoulders, just doing that nice little shimmy dance. Maybe take a few steps, whether you're standing or sitting, your feet are moving, every tendon, every muscle, all the connective tissues working through your body. But most importantly, you're getting that feeling that you've got a nice bit of music on, you're just having a little shimmy to it, little dance to it, little movement to it. Do that for as long as you want to. Always a nice way of just finishing off. As I say, before you stand up, you've been sitting down for a while, just get every part moving. Again, if you're sitting down, you stand up, do it again once you've stood up. Get yourself stood up, let your body settle, and then do another little shimmy. Start moving gently before you, it's not get up and off you go. Get up, little shimmy, no rush, and settle yourself back down again. Give yourself a little shake, give your hands a shake, feet a bit of a shake, flick your fingers out, so you're flicking water off your fingers. I'm sure all the way through you've reminded yourself that you're either on the beach, in the meadow, somewhere where you've been gathering that freshness and energy. So a nice little finish off, and then just to finish, give yourselves a gentle bow. So do a little bow, just a nice gentle one, just to say thank you very much to everything that's been around you. And if you've been working with other people, doing this with other people, a little bow to them, thank them, and then give yourselves a little round of applause. Yourself and everybody else. Good round of applause. And another little shake. And take that feeling with you, wherever you are, wherever you go. Keep that image, keep those ideas, play with them, have fun with them, move them around. It's not about being precise, it's about having the feeling, playing with the feeling, anywhere, anytime, any place. So, thank you very much for taking part and for listening and having a go. Take care. Bye.